Good morning, children. In the previous class, we studied about the human evolution. Today's class, also, we are going to continue the same topic. In the previous class, we studied the various stages of human evolution and then their various inventions also. In that order, today we shall study about the invention of the wheel by the early humans. Is it clear? The invention of the wheel by human is the most important invention among all. Do you know why? Because after inventing the wheel only, man started to move from one place to another. And he could carry the things from one place to another. The invention of the wheel only helped the man to make pot also. There are so many stories behind how humans invented wheel. Here is another story. When humans saw the stones rolling down from the mountains, probably they would have got the idea of making the wheel. The next invention was pot. Let us see pot making. Humans learned to make pot with clay. The invention of wheel made pot making easier and the pots made were burnt to make it stronger. They decorated pots with lot of colors. The color dyes were made from the extracts of roots, leaves or barks. These natural dyes were used in rock paintings also. But nowadays we use the colors made from chemicals. Now you can see one picture in the screen. It is a hunting scene in which men and women are taking part. It is looking like somebody drawn, isn't it? But actually it was not drawn. It is a handwork. This was made by our ancestors. It is the first art of humanity. Before the use of language, humans expressed their feelings through actions and also recorded it in rock paintings. Now we can see ancient rock paintings. In India, we can see many paintings in rocks and caves. The rock paintings give some information about the past. Approximately, there are 750 caves in which 500 caves have paintings. There are many more undiscovered caves. The rock paintings depict hunting pictures of the male and the female, dancing pictures and the pictures of children playing. Let us go to see some of the pictures now. The first one is in Kilvalai, Viluppuram. Now this is in Usilampatti, it is in Madurai. The third picture is Kumutipati, it is in Coimbatore. This is Mavadaipu, Coimbatore. The last one is Porivarai Cave, Karikayur at Nilgiris. Through this picture, we are able to gain some knowledge about the past lifestyle. These rock and cave paintings tell us many stories about our ancestors. Children, now let us see how could human reach the next stage. Earlier, humans go for hunting for their food. There were many dangers in hunting. Due to large amount of hunting in the mountain areas and in forests, many animals became less in amount. So humans started thinking of other foods such as fruits and vegetables. Children, do you know how the humans learned the art of agriculture? They eat the fruits and nuts and they throw the seeds into the soil. During rain, the soil gave it life. Some days later, the sapling sprouted from the soil. By observation and logic, the human learned that a plant grows from a single seed and yields lots of fruits and vegetables. Seeds that fall in the river beds sprout easily. Plants grow faster in water fed areas. Alluvial soil is more suitable for plant growth than any other. With the above knowledge they gained, they realized that with proper sowing and nurturing, they could increase the number of plants more than the ones that grew naturally. Thus, agriculture and farming came into existence. Children, now let us study how the humans developed further. They domesticated the animals and used them in their farming. Breeding of animals became an important part in their life. Oxen were used for fluffing. Oxen made their agricultural work easier. Now they came to settle in one place. The potter's wheel and fire helped them to make the stencils and vessels for cooking. The invention of fluff helped the farming practices. They started farming with the clearing of land and burning the leftovers of shrubs. They fluffed the land, sowed the seeds, and harvested the produce. When the fertility of the soil is decreased, they move to a new place. They learn to store the excess production. The stored products were used during the lean harvest period. They understood very well that the land close to the riverside was suitable for farming, so they decided to stay there permanently. Permanent settlement in a place increases the yield of crops. Now they had grains in excess. The surplus grains were exchanged for other things they were in need of. That is called barter system. Thus the trade and commerce developed and towns and cities emerged. This is the story of the early human evolution. Children, why did the early man domesticate the animals? What was the need for that? The early man found out that the dogs could sniff other animals and chase them away. So, early humans found them useful for hunting. Thus, dogs became the first animal to be domesticated by humans. After that, they started domesticating hen, goat, and cow also. Is it clear, children? That's all the lesson. Children, now let us see the summary of the lesson. Time machine. Time machine is a machine capable of taking a person backward or forward in time. Evolution means the process in which humankind changes and develops into an advanced stage. Homo sapiens migrated out of Eastern Africa and settled in different parts of the world. Humans, with the help of the Chikimuki cull flint, made sharp weapons and tools. Fire was used by early humans to protect him from predators, for cooking food, and for the light during night. The invention of wheel is considered to be the foremost invention. It made pot making easier. We get knowledge about the fast lifestyle through rock paintings. Barter system is the exchange of goods without involving money. Okay, children, I hope you would have understood the lesson well. The book exercise I will send it through your WhatsApp. See you, bye.